Okay, so for this video, let's continue in our discussion of the engagement partner's responsibilities as it relates to supervising and ensuring quality on audit engagements. And we see here that the engagement partner has a responsibility to be satisfied that the engagement team, as well as other external specialists collectively, have the appropriate competence and capabilities to perform the audit engagement in accordance with the professional standards and legal and regulatory requirements. Also, that those engagement team members have the competence and capabilities to enable an auditor's report that is appropriate in the circumstances. So we discussed what an engagement team is in a prior video, but let's go back up to the definition to understand who that all entails. Okay, so here we have the definition of engagement team, and it's all partners and staff performing the engagement, and any individuals engaged by the firm or a network firm who perform audit procedures on the engagement. And this excludes an auditor's external specialist engaged by the firm or a network firm, and it also excludes the client's internal audit team. And so the engagement team is anyone that's doing any audit work on this particular engagement, but excludes anyone that we are receiving consulting services for in respect to that engagement. So how should the engagement partner ensure that he's selected the appropriate individuals for this engagement team? To find that out, let's go down to section or the explanatory material that gives us a few tips. Okay, so now we're down in the explanatory material regarding the assignment of engagement teams. And this is at AUC sections 220.A9 and A10. And this first paragraph sort of reiterates what an engagement team is and who is excluded from that. And so it specifies that a person with expertise in a specialized area of accounting or auditing is a member of the engagement team if he or she performs audit procedures on the engagement, and that's whether he's an employee or a non-employee engaged by the firm. However, a person with that expertise is not a member of the engagement team if their involvement is only on a consulting basis. So to be part of the engagement team, they have to actually perform some of the procedures. And so to get back to the matter at hand, from this section, we know that the engagement partner is required to make sure that the engagement team he selects are competent and have the capabilities expected in order to perform a quality engagement. And so here are a few items that the engagement partner may take into consideration when he's determining whether the engagement team is appropriate. So to do that, he may look at the engagement team as a whole and see if the team has an understanding of and practical experience with audit engagements of a similar nature and complexity to the engagement that they're currently working on, and whether they've had appropriate training and participation to build their skill level in this type of engagement. He could also see whether the team members have an understanding of professional standards and applicable legal and regulatory requirements that apply to this particular engagement. He should also see whether the engagement team has the needed technical expertise, including with relevant IT and specialized areas of accounting or auditing. So maybe a member of the engagement team needs to have a special understanding of revenue recognition, for example. Maybe a member of the team needs to have a knowledge of the particular industry that the client is in, so that the engagement team can perform the appropriate procedures and understand the particular accounting policies that are unique to that industry. He also needs this engagement team to be experienced and knowledgeable enough to where they can apply sound professional judgment. And he also needs to understand where the engagement team has a good understanding of the firm's quality control policies and procedures. That way, they're able to perform a quality audit under his supervision.